Hi, today I would like to show you these I grew right here in my own backyard in raised garden beds and grow bags and nothing fancy, no fancy setup on the hillside right here in central Pennsylvania. And if I can do this, I know that you can do it. Today I'm going to give you 10 good reasons why it's good to grow things. And my prayer is that you will want to get started. Well, I think I know what some of you might be thinking. I don't have the space. I wouldn't even know where to start. It costs too much. But today I want to give you 10 really good reasons, and these reasons have changed my way of thinking. And my prayer is that they'll change your way of thinking also. So come on along and let's look at these reasons together. Reason number one is worth almost the whole video along, and it's the taste of your homegrown food. I don't care what it says in the grocery store, if it says organic or garden fresh or local grown, it's not going to compare with what you grow yourself. If you've ever bit into a garden fresh tomato like this, tomatoes that I grew in my backyard in a grow bag, and then I'm going to take a big old slice. I hope you're able to see this real good, but oh my, this is going to be a good tomato sandwich. Boy, that tomato is very yummy. Then you'll know exactly what I mean. So reason number one is definitely the taste of raising your own homegrown food. Well, the next thing you might say is reason number two would be, I don't have much space, Wayne. Well, I can tell you right now that it doesn't take much space for even just one grow bag like this. This here can be taken and set almost anywhere, whether you have a driveway or a deck or whatever. So I live here in the hills of Pennsylvania and I don't have any level land or anything like that. It doesn't really take much space to grow a couple grow bags. And that's probably the way you would want to start. So reason number two is don't let space be a factor. And you know what? It really doesn't cost as much as what you think. I started with just a few of these grow bags and this is what it's led into. Raised beds and multiple grow bags, but these don't cost that much. You can buy them in packs of 5. You can buy a bag or two of potting soil. And my first seed potatoes my brother-in-law gave me for free. I'm sure you can get someone to or go to your grocery store or your ag center and buy a few potatoes to start, or go to your local greenhouse and buy a tomato plant to start with. So sometimes I don't think it costs really as much as what people think it does. So you might want to give it a try. So hopefully that is reason number 3. And you know what? Prices in the grocery store just aren't going down. Things are getting more and more expensive. So that's what I'm going to call reason number 4. You know what? Even if it costs me more to do this than what I could buy a tomato or whatever in the grocery store, I would do it anyway. But with the rising cost of food, especially in some places, it might be wise to consider growing a few of your own items. Now we're only at reason number 4, and we've already covered the taste and the space and the cost and the saving money part. But the following reasons are the ones that have surprised me the most. So I hope you'll stick around to see the rest of the reasons. If you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's go on to reason number 5. Reason number 5 is it's good for your body. It gives you exercise without even feeling like exercise. You might be kneeling down to plant a raised bed, or you might be shoveling some soil, or you might be pulling the water hose around. It gets you out of the house. It's great exercise and it just makes you feel good, and it's very, very good for your body. All you do is sit on a recliner all day. This will really give some momentum to your body. Reason number 6 is really even part of the science behind this. It's good for your mind. If you don't believe me, just Google it Ask AI, is it good for your mind? And you're going to come up with that it's even good, scientifically studied, to help in dementia and Alzheimer's. Just getting out into the fresh air is good science for guarding your mind. So that's one that really, really surprised me. Reason number 7 is one that's probably nearest and dearest to my heart. It's good for you spiritually. It reduces stress and anxiety. Take a little time from the hustle and bustle of this world and do something that God has given you the right to do. In the Garden of Eden, in the beginning of creation, God gave them a garden to tend over. And it's just a way that we can grow things and help reduce our stress and anxiety. It's good for our spirit, it's good for our soul. Reason number 8 is you know what's in your food. If you care about growing things organically, you can use all organic fertilizers. And you know what's in there. When you go to the grocery store, you don't know. They put sprays on apples to keep them from ripening. The orchards, they just use all kinds of toxic sprays, and you just never know what you're getting in the grocery store. But when you grow your own, you do. So that's reason number 8. Reason number 9 is just the satisfaction of knowing that you grew something. You took a seed potato and you planted it in a bag, and you watered it and you took care of it. And when you dump that grow bag out and you see all those potatoes that came from the seeds that you planted. These were red chieftain potatoes that I planted. This is a potato that I have generally pretty good luck growing. And they're a white flesh potato. Wow, that's a pretty good sized potato. It's satisfaction that you won't believe. And when you put it on your table and you bite into it, my, you will just love it. So it's just the satisfaction is reason number 9. Reason number 10 is passing something down. You could be teaching your children or your grandchildren to grow things. You could be leaving a legacy that your family will remember. And it might not even only be that. It might be you took something to your neighbor. You took something along to church. You gave some of your abundance away. And that is one of the best reasons that I know of. My neighbor right below me here just 2 or 3 evenings ago brought me some, and my wife some asparagus, fresh asparagus out of his garden. I imagine it was satisfaction for him, or he was passing something on to us, but we truly, truly enjoyed it. So fresh and tender. Unbelievable when you grow your own. Well, there you have it. 10 reasons why you might want to grow your own garden, even if you think you can't. We covered a lot of different reasons, and I'm sure there's even more reasons. And you definitely don't have to start out big. You can start with just one single grow bag, or any container you have laying around. You can grow maybe a container of potatoes, or take a tomato plant and put it up on your deck or on your porch or wherever. I know that they say you need full sun for a lot of things, but I, from experience, know that you definitely don't have to have full sun. If you got 6 to 8 hours of sun, that really is what full sun means. So anyhow, my prayer was that this would inspire you to grow something, and that you would be able to experience the satisfaction. Again, if I encouraged you or in any way, leave a comment, or let me know what you're growing and how you started out. I love sharing other people's stories, so don't be afraid to comment. And God's blessings on you. You may want to look at some of my past videos, and I have some good ones coming up, I hope. God's blessings again. Thanks for watching.